Hey guys, Mike with Mosquito Bite Mike's here with you again. We're going to do some more cooking tonight, and today I'm going to show you how to smoke a ribeye on your pit. I'm going to tell you, it just flat doesn't get any better than this. Your friends that don't like beef will want some. Your vegetarian friends will eat this. That's how good it is. I kid you not. First off, we're going to need some ribeyes. Just like every time when I tell you this, always get the best meat you can. This is prime beef. So tonight we're going to cook 2 1-pound ribeyes. Okay. I'm also going to throw some sausage in there just for fun. From a seasoning, I have some Montreal steak seasoning by McCormick Grill Mates. This is a really good overall seasoning. It's inexpensive. It's available everywhere. If you have something you like better or something that's your favorite, obviously use your favorite steak dust, or I wouldn't marinate it if I were you, but I would. If you have a dry rub you like better, go, more power to you. You're also going to need a cast iron skillet and a little bit of oil. All right. Okay, so we've unwrapped our sausage and our steak. We've let it get to room temperature, which is another thing you need to do. More important on bigger cuts of meat, but it's a good habit to get into. Just always remember to let your meat thaw out and make sure it's room temperature or outside temperature before you start to cook it, and then all your cooking times will be accurate. So let's grab the sausage and put it on the pit. Let's put it up here. Let's give it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to liberally dust the steaks with the Montreal steak seasoning. And so we'll turn them over. Like I said, we want to be generous. Okay, there we go. Now, next thing up is let's get our cast iron on the fire, and we'll get it going. Okay, so let's get this going. So we got our cast iron, and we got a little bit of oil in it, actually a little too much oil. So we're gonna let that get hot. And when that starts to smoke a little bit, because it's vegetable oil, so it smokes at a relatively low temperature. It's not like peanut oil. So we're going to let it get good and hot because we want to put a good sear on our 2 ribeyes. Okay? All right, that pan's pretty hot. In fact, it's a little too hot, but we're going to make it work. Oh, yeah. So we're going to get a minute on each side. Oh yeah, get kind of happy. You can see the pepper and that kind of black in there. All right. Let that hang out for the next minute, and then we'll put it on the pit. Okay, so now we have the steaks on the pit. We have them up high and toward the firebox because they're only going to be there for like 10 minutes. So it's usually a spot that's available on the pit because you're normally not cooking anything that cooks for a long time there, because it does tend to be a little hotter there regardless of how well your pit's tuned. So we put it up there in the corner where there's always room, and we'll do it for about 10 minutes and at about 225 to 250, and we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Should be perfectly medium to medium rare. So you might be wondering, dude, why are you cooking ribeyes on a big old pit? Well, normally I don't just cook a couple of ribeyes on a big pit like this. Now, sometimes we have little parties where everybody brings their own steak, and it's worth firing it up for that. But a lot of times what we do, or we could buy a whole tenderloin. That's even more fun, to be honest with you. But a lot of times what I do is, your barbecue friends that come over and spend hours helping you and stuff, they deserve a little reward. And so I've got a bunch of little recipes, and I'm going to share them with you over the summer here, where I'll do a little something. This is one of them, where, you know what, if we're cooking all night or cooking whenever, we get to the point where I'll put put some ribeyes on. If it's breakfast time, we'll mix that with some eggs and some tortillas. If it's lunch, we'll just eat it like it is. But it's a nice little treat. And don't think that your friends don't realize that, because when you want them to come help you smoke and stuff, they know that there's probably going to be a treat involved aside from the barbecue. So keeps them coming back, and it's a lot of fun to do. So anyway, okay, so let's just see what we have here. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Presentation's a little off, but
perfection.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. Here, it's killing me for you to sit there.
I was sitting like, which piece could I grab? Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
So good. And it's juicy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's, you know, you see that char on the outside and you think, like you were saying, you know, you think it's a little burner crisp, but it's not. It's that seasoning.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of sealed in, and it is just so juicy. So good.
That's the way to keep your crew happy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, look at this. This is the bomb. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're not already a member of the crew, please hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything. If you've got any comments or questions, just put those below too. I'll definitely answer any questions that you might have, especially when it comes to barbecue. Anyway, stay tuned for more of our summer barbecue series, and hey, we'll see you next time.